Hey guys, so a lot of you have been messaging me and telling me that your ex is your soulmate because you have done the calculations. And yeah, that's usually the case when you are having trouble moving on from someone, when you just can't, you just feel there's that special connection and it's just different than any other breakup or a lot of other breakups because we do have several soulmates and you have already probably met a couple of them or a few of them depending on your age. So yes, not surprised. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about today is anxiety because I think this is the biggest problem for most of you. Anxiety, anxious attachment style, anxiety after a breakup, all those stuff. We're going to talk a bit about where it comes from and what to do. So, when you think about what would be the opposite from anxiety, most people would say being calm because, when you're anxious, you're thinking, your mind is running, and all of that. But that's not true. The opposite of anxiety is not calm. It's safety. It's safety. So when you're anxious, you do not feel safe. That's behind the anxiety. You do not feel safe. You do not feel safe, guys. And this is something that's coming from your childhood. It's just a triggered emotion. Something triggered that childhood trauma. And now you're reliving it. So that's what's behind anxiety. You do not feel safe. So, what to do? What to do to help yourself? Well, you definitely need to work on your self concept. You need to work on just feeling chosen, feeling good enough, feeling loved, but loving yourself, feeling safe just by yourself. Those are the things you need to work on. And I keep telling you this. And I know that a lot of people don't understand the concept. They're like, but Svetlana, I want my ex back. I don't want to work on me. I want them back and then I'm going to be okay. You're not going to be okay when they come back. That's the issue. Even if they came back, something would happen again because you are not in the right vibration. If you are having anxious attachment style, you cannot keep a relationship like that. So it's crucial that you work on this. This is what you need to work on because this is your problem. This is your problem with your relationships. This is the problem, not the fact that your ex left. You're always viewing like you just need to get that ex back and that's going to make you feel okay. It will not. You will still feel anxious. You will still not feel safe. And this is why this is something that has to come from you. You cannot get that safety from another person. Not in the long run. It doesn't work like that. You cannot get validation from another person. All these things that you are relying on that other person to provide for you are the things that you need to give yourself. And these are the things that you're not giving yourself. And this is why you are having this anxiety. This is the reason why. So, just following the instructions, doing the meditations, working on your self concept. But when I say working on yourself, on your self concept, you have to work on your core wounds. So, you have to work on those problems that are keeping you from being fulfilled by yourself. Yes. So that's what you need to work on self concept. A lot of people think that all you need to do is just feel beautiful, work on your body, on your looks, on your even on your mental health. But the key is to actually work on those core issues, core wounds. That is the main problem in your life. Okay. So, if you're having anxiety, it means you do not feel safe because anxiety is body's reaction to danger. Yes, it comes from when we lived in the caves, okay? And it's actually when you have anxiety, your mind is kind of thinking it's a life or death situation, and that's why you feel so horrible, and that's why you have all of those bodily sensations and everything that comes with anxiety. It can be different for different people, of course, but mainly you know what I mean. So your body is in danger. It thinks danger, 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 and like you have that feeling that you're gonna die if that person doesn't reply to your text, if that person doesn't text you back in like 5 minutes, if you don't get that ex back, you are feeling like you're gonna die, right? Your whole mood is ruined if that person doesn't text back. Your whole day is ruined, your whole week is ruined. You don't feel like doing anything. Your mood is like horrible. You don't feel like eating, sleeping, anything, 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 anything. This is why. Because you actually do think that you're gonna die now, because you view this situation as danger. And the reason why you see it as danger is because you're going back into your childhood, and at the time when you were a little kid. And when you were a kid, you were helpless, okay? So if you thought your parents are gonna abandon you, you would die. If they left you alone in a house and you are 2 years old, you can't make yourself food, you can't earn money, you can't go grocery shopping, you can't cook, you would die, right? So if somebody abandoned you as a kid, or you thought they were telling you that they would, how sometimes parents tell kids things like that, it all stays in the subconscious mind. Yeah. Or if something, happened to you as a kid, you actually were in real danger. But now you're an adult. However, your brain is still going back into that moment, and your body just reacts to that danger like it's a life-threatening situation. Even though it's not, because if a person doesn't text you back, what's gonna happen? Absolutely nothing. You're not gonna die. You're gonna just stay the way you are. Nothing's gonna happen to you. You're gonna be fine, you know? If your ex doesn't come back, you're also not gonna die. Like nothing's gonna happen to you. But, your brain doesn't know that. Your body doesn't know that. And it just reacts like it's a really, really horrible situation. Like it's something that could kill you. Okay. So that is what's happening. You are not feeling safe. You're feeling in danger. You're not feeling safe. And that's your issue. Safety, feeling safe. That's the problem behind anxiety. I hope this helps.